Club Friendlies Parma vs Atalanta BC prediction, team news, lineups preview. Building towards the new Serie A season and their upcoming assault on the Champions League. Atalanta BC visit Parma at Stadio Tardini on Sunday. The Europa League winners' penultimate friendly before taking part in the UEFA Super Cup pits them together with a club that also enjoyed success in 2023-24. Match preview. Finally bringing a European trophy back home to Bergamo, Atalanta managed to beat an apparently invincible Bayer Leverkusen side in last term's Europa League final, ending an agonizing 61-year wait for silverware. Their triumph in Dublin also crowned the career of veteran coach Gian Piero Gasperini, who has overseen La DEA's transformation from Serie A also-rans to continental contenders. Victory, earned by Ademola Lookman's spectacular hat-trick, came just 1 week after the Nerazzurri had lost to Juventus in the Coppa Italia decider for a second time in 3 years. And they ultimately finished just behind Juve in the final Serie A standings. Despite concluding a successful campaign with defeat to Fiorentina, Gasperini's men had previously won 6 straight league games for the first time since 2021. And they are now intent on continuing in that vein this season. A 2-2 draw against AZ Alkmaar last week got preparations firmly underway, and following their weekend trip to Emilia-Romagna, Atalanta will take on Bundesliga new boys St. Pauli next Friday. Then, a date with mighty Real Madrid awaits, as the two winners of UEFA's leading club competitions meet in Warsaw. Before La DEA's league campaign begins in Lecce on August 19th. While Atalanta were thriving on one of Europe's highest stages, Parma's success last season came in the Italian second tier, as they topped Serie B by 3 points to book their return to Calcio's elite level. Under the guidance of former Napoli midfielder and Cremonese coach Fabio Pecchia, the Gialloblu pipped Como to first place. And they are now building towards the upcoming 2024-25 campaign. After losing to Lugano and then beating Antwerp in their first 2 warm-up matches, Parma recently played a pair of friendlies in Austria, a 1-0 defeat to Heidenheim following the Emilian side's 2-0 win over Galatasaray 4 days earlier. Their toughest test yet will come at the Tardini on Sunday, before competitive action resumes with a Coppa Italia first-round tie versus Palermo. Then, 2 enticing home games will kick off the Crociati's Serie A comeback campaign. Their first top-flight fixture in 3 years is against Fiorentina on August 17th, with a clash against AC Milan following 1 week later. Team news. In addition to Giorgio Scalvini, who is still sidelined by the injury that caused him to miss Euro 2024, newly signed loanee Nicolo Zaniolo is also unavailable to Atalanta boss Gian Piero Gasperini this weekend. Fellow new boys Ben Godfrey and Ibrahim Sulemana should both feature, though, while captain Martin de Roon is back in action following his unfortunate injury on the eve of the Europa League final. 4 players reached double figures in Serie A last season: Gianluca Scamacca, Tun Koopmeiners, Ademola Lookman and Charles de Ketelaere, and despite persistent rumors linking Koopmeiners with a move to Juventus, that potent quartet should all be involved at the Tardini. Meanwhile, Parma's new recruits, fullback Emanuele Valeri and Japan goalkeeper Zion Suzuki, may both start on Sunday. Captain Jordan Osorio rejoined the squad for Wednesday's friendly against Heidenheim, having previously been on holiday after representing Venezuela at the Copa America. Romania winger Dennis Mann and Brazilian midfielder Hernani, the latter of whom has scored twice in pre-season so far, are likely to support Yon Boni up front. Parma possible starting lineup: Suzuki, Del Prado, Osorio, Ballo, Valeri, Cyprien, Somme, Mann, Hernani, Mihaila, Boni. Atalanta BC possible starting lineup: Carnesecchi, Godfrey, Hien, Kolasinac, Zappacosta, De Roon, Ederson, Ruggieri, Koopmeiners, Lookman, Scamacca. We say, Parma 1-1 Atalanta BC, as Parma are further ahead in their preparations and have home advantage. The Serie A newcomers can hold their more established counterparts to a draw in this preseason contest. Atalanta are still well short of match fitness. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.